Tennis is the healthiest sport on the planet, and the numbers back it up. Not only is it a killer workout, but if you want to live longer, picking up a racket might just be the best decision you ever make. Today, we're diving into why tennis players outlive everyone, including athletes from other sports. Buckle up, because we've got science, stats, and some spicy takes. Let's go. First off, let's hit the science. A 2016 study published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that in a study of over 80,000 British adults, those who played racket sports, tennis, badminton, or squash, had a 47% reduced risk of death from any cause during the study period, and a 56% reduced risk of cardiovascular-related death. That's not just impressive, it's unmatched. Compared to other activities like cycling, swimming, running, and soccer, racket sports have the strongest association with a lower risk of death. And that's not all. A 2018 study published in Mayo Clinic Proceedings followed over 8,500 adults in Copenhagen for nearly 25 years and found that playing tennis was associated with a life expectancy gain of nearly a decade compared to those who led sedentary lifestyles. That's right, tennis players live on average almost 10 years longer than people who don't exercise. To put that in perspective, badminton adds about 6.2 years, soccer, 4.7, cycling, 3.7, swimming, 3.4, jogging, 3.2, and health club activities like treadmill workouts, a measly 1.5 years. So while other athletes might be grinding out their miles on a treadmill or lifting heavy weights, we're out here swinging our way to a longer life. And it's not just me saying this. Dr. James O'Keefe, Director of Preventative Cardiology at St. Luke's Mid-America Heart Institute, straight up says that tennis has better data than any other sport to make the claim that it's the world's healthiest sport. So it's not BS. His words, not mine. Let's break it down.
Now really quick before we keep going, I just want to ask you all to subscribe. It seems that only 2.3% of you that watch my videos are subscribed. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and maybe the bell notification if you want to keep up to date with all things Hot Take Tennis.
Football players? Brutal sport. The average NFL player retires before 30 and often struggles with chronic injuries. Average lifespan? Around 59 to 60 years old. Shockingly low. Soccer? Great cardio, sure, but constant injuries, especially knee problems, can take a toll. Runners? They do well, but don't get the same full body workout and cognitive benefits tennis provides. Swimmers? Fantastic endurance, but little to no bone strengthening impact. Golfers? Alright, I'll give them some credit. Golfers actually have impressive longevity, but walking 18 holes isn't exactly high intensity training. Tennis players, on the other hand, combine all of these benefits into a single sport. Full body engagement, endurance, cognitive function, and crucially, social interaction. And this is huge. Multiple studies show that social connections are key to living a long, healthy life. So that weekly hit with your friends, it's literally adding years to your life. Not to mention, tennis is a sport you can play for your whole life. Think about how many 70 and 80-year-olds you see out on the courts, still moving, still competing, and still having fun. That's the beauty of tennis. It's sustainable, adaptable, and accessible at any age. Can you say the same about football, basketball, or even running marathons? Not really. Another reason tennis dominates the longevity game? It's relatively low impact. Unlike contact sports where your body is constantly getting battered, tennis, when played correctly, is much easier on the joints than you might think. Modern racket technology, proper footwear, and court surfaces all contribute to a safer experience compared to, say, basketball or running marathons. Even pros like Roger Federer, Serena Williams, Novak Djokovic have had decades-long careers without suffering the kind of severe, career-ending injuries that plague other athletes. And let's be honest, if Federer can still move that smoothly in his 40s, there's hope for us all. Plus, tennis is one of the best ways to stay in shape without overworking your body. You get strength training from all the lunging, twisting, and hitting, while also improving flexibility and balance. It's basically a full body workout disguised as a game. And let's face it, exercising in a way that's actually fun makes it way more sustainable in the long run. But here's where tennis truly pulls away from the pack: cognitive health. The game requires strategy, adaptability, and focus. A study from Time magazine found that tennis players have better reaction times, problem-solving skills, and even lower rates of dementia later in life. That's right, playing tennis is basically like doing Sudoku while running sprints. It's a brain workout and a body workout rolled into one. And let's talk about stress relief. The combination of physical activity, strategic thinking, and social engagement makes tennis a natural stress reliever. It's been shown to reduce cortisol levels, improve mood, and even boost confidence. Ever had a bad day, hit the courts, and walked off feeling way better? Exactly. So here's the hot take. If you're looking for the ultimate sport for fitness, longevity, and overall health, tennis is undefeated. More people should be picking up a racket instead of hitting the gym or running marathons. You get the best of both worlds. Incredible cardiovascular benefits, strength training, social interaction, and mental sharpness. Jack Groppel, former chairperson of the USTA's National Sports Science Committee, summed it up best. When you add everything together, every possible element of eye-hand coordination, agility, balance, aerobic, anaerobic, the psychological elements and physiological elements, that's when it gets really hard to debate against the game of tennis. But what do you think? Is tennis the ultimate longevity hack? Or do you think another sport deserves the crown? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And share this video with someone who needs to pick up a racket. See you next time on Hot Take Tennis.